Kia ora. In the news today, a weeping announcer on state television in Pyongyang has announced the death of North Korea's controversial leader Kim Jong-il. The official news agency KCNA said that Kim died on board a train during one of his field trips outside the capital. It called on North Koreans to follow Kim's son and designated successor Kim Jong-Un. The 69-year-old is understood to have suffered a stroke in 2008, but has appeared healthy in photos and videos of trips to China and Russia and around North Korea. He's believed to have had diabetes as well as heart disease. Rescuers are searching for around 1,000 people missing after flash floods and landslides killed more than 600 people in the southern Philippines. Typhoon Washi struck the region of Mindanao late on Friday, blanketing the area with heavy rain and high winds. Floods washed away entire houses with families inside in dozens of coastal villages in Cagayan de Oro and Iligan. Aid agencies say the Philippines government is struggling to cope with the disaster, and World Vision's response manager John Salva says they're dealing with thousands of people whose houses have been destroyed. Back home, the economy is the focus of Labour's new front bench, with portfolios concentrating on that area, taking up many of the top 9 places. Leader David Shearer has just announced his rankings. He'll have the portfolio of science and innovation, as well as the Security Intelligence Service, while Deputy Grant Robertson gets environment and tertiary education. Mr Shearer says it's a fresh lineup, but with an obvious focus of a clean, green and innovative New Zealand.
We acknowledge we've got some work to do to bring New Zealanders back to Labour and to have them see that Labour is the party that will bring about an exciting and fresh vision and future for this country.
More than $1 million worth of cocaine has been seized at the border. Auckland Customs staff stopped the 3.7 kilos of cocaine coming into New Zealand last week. 4 people have been arrested and charged with importing a Class A drug and possession of a Class A drug. Auckland's St Matthew in the City Church isn't sure whether it'll replace its Christmas billboard, which has been vandalised. A large portion of the billboard depicting the Virgin Mary holding up a pregnancy testing kit was torn off on Saturday night. Reverend Glenn Cardy says he's disappointed the billboard has been demonised. Australia's Engineers Union says it's happy with the deal it's reached with Qantas to end its long-running industrial dispute. It's agreed to a 3% pay rise. But the union's push for a hangar for the maintenance of the Airbus A380 fleet has been abandoned. Union leaders say they're relieved to have buried the hatchet. The hunter who shot Rosemary Ives will be released on parole next month after serving just 11 months of his sentence. Andrew Mears was jailed for 2.5 years in February for the teacher's manslaughter near Turangi last October. A report by the parole board says that Mears is deeply remorseful for his actions. More than 100 Nelson houses have been red-stickered, with the potential that many may need to be demolished as work continues on recovery from the worst disaster the top of the south has seen in decades. Nelson City is the biggest toll, with 94 of 105 homes declared dangerous. And that's all from me for now. Thank you for watching. Do join us again soon. Ka kite anō.